Hello LAP, this is Brandon Rice here coming to you with your chairman's report. Our current order bank is for the Escape 39,413. For the Corsair it's 6,650 for a total of 46,063 units. Our schedule for next week has been the hot topic. Everybody's asking about it. So I can tell you now, we should know this evening when they get off of their director's call what next week's going to look like. We're still tentatively running both shifts next week. I'm not confident enough in that to make any guarantees by any means. I can tell you if we do end up running one shift, that shift will be night shift. It will be their turn and they'll be working at their normal start time. Profit sharing paid out this week. If you didn't see it on Facebook at some point, Mike Parker has started a GoFundMe. He came up with an idea to contribute a little piece of our profit sharing to the employees that don't yet qualify. Our TFTs, until they become full-time, do not get any profit sharing. So he put this together and is actually, we're going to use a spreadsheet to figure out who all of them are and how many hours they worked and everything, and his plan is to contribute profit sharing to those guys, being that they contributed to us getting a profit sharing, which I think it's a great idea. He will also accept cash, and if you don't have his number, you can reach out to him on Facebook. We'll put a link to the GoFundMe at the bottom of the video here. I think this is a good idea. If we can get enough people to contribute, I think right now the contributions aren't real high, but the link was originally put out a few weeks back before we had profit sharing. So now that we've got it, hopefully we'll see that go up. I talked to him and he said the contributions, he'll be accepting those up until midnight on Sunday the 19th. So let's see, the leadership is going to be out of town next week. We're going to National Ford Sub Council up in Detroit. We're actually, despite the weather, we are a little excited about going up there for that. This is going to be our first chance to sit down and go over all of the proposals for national contract that have been turned in from every plant in the Ford system. So next week, you're going to have Jackie Spitzer, Ross Hughes, and Dale LeClaire that'll be covering the leadership on days. Mike Keene is going to be covering on nights. We will still have our phones with us, but for anything that's inside of the building or if you need immediate assistance, contact one of those guys. The union meeting this month is actually the third Tuesday because of everybody being gone next week. So that's going to be March 21st at the KTP Hall, and those meetings are at 1 and 6 p.m. Look forward to seeing you at one of those. We've got the St. Patrick's Day Parade coming up this Saturday. If you were wanting to attend in that, you need to be at the LAP Hall by 9:30. They're going to leave from the LAP Hall at 9:30 and caravan down to the beginning of the parade there. They're going to be giving out they're going to have shirts to hand out. There are also still a couple of vehicles to drive. So if you are interested or know anybody that is interested, please contact Greg Cotton. That's about all I've got for this week, guys. Like I say, as soon as we know something on the plan for next week, if that call's over at 5:30, I'll have the information out 10 minutes later. So just kind of keep an eye on Facebook. As soon as I know something, you'll know something. Thanks. See you next week.